It was somewhere in my darkest dreams. It was unlike anything I've ever seen. The sun was fading into the sky. I turned around and wondered why, but I'm gone. Yes, I'm gone. There's a story out.
This is Windy City Redneck, the podcast vodcast. Bonus episode. Tonight, OneMore and myself, we came into the lounge to set up the gear for our next episode, which we're going to record this upcoming Wednesday.
Yep.
With Butterbean.
Yep.
And we're sitting here and we got it all working and we're like, what the hell? Let's do a bonus episode. So season 3, episode
Everybody likes
14
a bonus.
and a half. Yeah. Boner. Boner. You're listening to Liam Durkin. Without the Liam Durkin Band. Liam Durkin Band actually performed at Uncle Bud's a couple weeks ago. Last night, they did perform at Hearts.
Yeah, they were at Hearts.
Hearts in Evergreen Park.
That's what you said.
Yeah. And we're hopeful to have a guest coming on next Wednesday that's relevant to that conversation, but we won't blow it. We'll keep it a surprise for all you folks.
Yep.
But thanks for joining us for this bonus episode. Episode 14 and a half.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, how was your holiday?
That was good.
It was good?
Just a family at home. Wife cooked a turkey all by herself for the first time.
Nice.
And it was delicious.
Good.
Everything came out really good.
Regular oven, roaster oven?
Yep, oven.
A regular
Just
oven?
Yeah, well, luckily my work was nice enough to give us all turkeys. We gave everybody at the whole rail yard a turkey. So that was nice. So we got a free turkey.
That's nice.
And we cooked it, and I got a ton of leftovers at home. I've eaten turkey for... I didn't have any today. I needed that break, you know what I mean? For
You Miracle Whip or mayonnaise?
mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I like
See, now I'm Miracle Whip when
Oh,
it
yeah?
comes to turkey sandwiches. It's the only time I'll use Miracle Whip.
Okay.
I don't know why, but it's the only time I'll use Miracle Whip. I love it.
Then mayonnaise, and then, of course, the gravy. Actually, and my gravy turned out good this year. I had to call my mom a couple times to turn around and get the gravy.
Well, you know what? Your
I could
biscuits
never
and
get-
gravy at deer camp was good too.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
that I got a recipe. I'm kind of good at that. But
Yeah.
whenever it comes to like any kind of chicken gravy or turkey gravy, it's lumpy. It tastes like flour. Because I always put too much flour. You pour it in and you start simmering, and it's just like little white.
dude, I
clumps.
think it's good. I've never attempted to make it, but
Yeah.
you know,
No, the biscuits and gravy recipe. I hear you. It comes out pretty good.
it was good. You're listening to
enough
Liam
practice.
Durkin in the background from his CD Behind the Wheel. This is the song I'm Gone, official theme song of everything Windy City Redneck. Check us out at windycityredneck.com. OneMore has been working his ass off on the video end, the vodcast end. And we've got our YouTube channel going, and we've also got that posted. There's a link now that you can check that out on our website as well, windycityredneck.com. So, got into Thanksgiving, and this is a perfect time to do the bonus episode and talk about this. Is you got a bonus deer?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
A little roadkill.
Why don't you tell
It was-
folks what's going on with that? Yeah,
Well,
I mean-
I'm not going to give out locations, but my son was sitting at a stoplight and 2 blocks away from our house. Just happened to see some lady hit what would have been a 13-point buck, except 2 of the tines were broken off, and obviously it was from fighting or something.
so it
'cause
was previous to the accident.
It had nothing to do with the accident, but there was like 2, probably like about the size of my fingers that maybe got knocked
Okay.
off. And other than that, it's an 11-pointer. It's bigger than anything I've ever shot,
yeah.
and it was big.
You sent us a picture.
Yeah,
And he was a bruiser.
Well, you know how holidays go, and everybody starts texting you, "Oh, happy Thanksgiving, and like, I don't know about you, I'm in like 3 different group texts.
Yeah.
So we got 20 people in our group text, and then I got like 7 in this other one, and like 5 in this other one, and my phone was blowing up from happy Thanksgiving, and all those stupid emojis and turkeys,
Yeah. Well, and there's always one person in a conversation that like derails it and wants to talk about something stupid.
Yeah. So, anyways, so I put my phone on vibrate. I shut. I'm like, I'm getting every 2 seconds it was boop, 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 fucking another
And
text.
then you got one from Joe.
Well, no, he tried calling me.
Oh yeah.
And so he comes running to the door. Dad, turn your goddamn phone on. What the hell? Like, there's a deer over here that just got killed. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I just watched this deer get hit by a car. It's laying on the grass over here. So we go over there. Luckily, we made it back pretty quick because there was a guy there like 2 minutes after us. And he was
ready.
He was not happy that we
so
were
Joe was guarding it.
Well, no, Joey came home because I wasn't answering my phone.
Oh,
so he had to come home, run in the door. I had to hurry.
And you went back.
I'm in my sweatpants. I just woke up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like hurrying up, throwing some clothes on, grabbing some knives, and
heading out.
Yeah, and I threw my backpack in the car, but we ended up taking care of it at home.
Nice.
But we got there and took some pictures. I'll post it. I'll have to crop it out so you can't see all the neighborhood and stuff that, so nobody's address gets put on there.
Yeah.
But anyways, and then there was so that guy, he was seemed a little upset that we were claiming it because he said,
did you get to it before
well,
him?
he said he's seen it. He was from the neighborhood too, and he said he's seen it like roaming the neighborhood.
So he knew it was going to go down.
Well, he just knew it was in the neighborhood. So when he seen it, he was like, "Oh, that's a deer.
That's that one.
Yeah,
oh
like,
boy, that's
and
the
like,
deer."
And I'm just like,
That's
"Oh
the
no,
deer.
we claimed it." I'm like, I called it in, and I'm like, "Yeah."
So you did a roadkill tag?
Yeah.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
Well, way to do it legitimately.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
well, the
a lot of guys who don't
because
do
we're going to taxidermy too. I'm like, this is bigger than anything, and it's actually going to go up on our living room wall. We got one doing a straight. We got one with a semi-sneak to the left, and this one will be a semi-sneak to the right.
Yeah.
So it'll kind of make our vaulted ceiling in our living room. It'll
well, maybe you'll get that by 2026.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, that's a whole other story. We're going to talk to you about the taxidermist.
Well, yeah,
but so he comes running, and then some other guy comes, and he's from I think Bridgeview or Burbank area. He's looking. He's got the beard and stuff. Looks like somebody that would be doing some road salvage. And he comes up. Oh man, that's a nice deer. You know what I mean? He's coming in and talking about it. But that other guy, he was pissed, and he just seemed a little upset, and he left. And I'm like, didn't even offer to help us put it in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
This other guy comes up. He's like, oh man, that's nice. He's like, and I drag it up to the back. And he's like, well, I'm here. Might as well help you put it in the car.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. So I got his name and number, and I'm going to give him a care package. I'm going to give him some summer sausage, and
Well, that's the way it should be done.
Yeah. I'm like that guy. I'm like the other guy. Hey, you know what? You didn't want to stick around and help me. If he would have offered, I would have done the same thing for him. But this guy's like, I'm here.
Well,
and he offered. I didn't ask. He turns around. And he's like, you know what? I'm here. I'll help you put it in the bag. And he was like one of those, he had the legs. It was a big deer. I ended up having
I saw the pictures. That was a big one.
I had to go up under the whole body and pick the him and Joe.
When you hit it in a neighborhood, you don't gut it. You took it.
Yeah,
I took it back home and you gutted it, and then you put it in the lawn bin. yeah. Boy, the guy that pulls up from waste management for the lawn bin is just like.
I was waiting for the local PD to show up at my house, like thinking, are all your family members still here?
Yeah,
because we got some bloody garbage can.
Yeah. We smell a murder.
I turned around and told the wife. I'm like, as I was coming home after the garbage guy came by, it must have started leaking as he made it down the block because there were some spots in front of the neighbor's
CSI Southside. Yeah.
So anyway, the head's at the taxidermist, and then the other parts at the butcher, and getting some.
Our taxidermist that we use.
He's a great guy.
He's a great guy, but Jesus, is he popular, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He does it full time. I was talking. I was at his house.
Well, and he hunts and he fishes too.
Yeah, I was at his house for an hour and a half today.
I still don't have mine back from last year.
Okay. Yeah. He turned around and he turned around and caped it out in front of me, so I was able to see exactly. He was showing me pointers on how to cape it around the horns, like where you come up from underneath and you slice it up to the horns, because if you try to cut the fur around
did we
the
do
horns,
mine right? I thought
no. He's caping it off the face. Me and you did fine. I did the same thing that we did with yours.
Okay.
When we skinned it, but he's taking the the skin off the actual face of the deer.
Okay.
So he's caping it off, around the eyes and stuff
All right,
like
yeah.
that. We don't do that. We didn't do any of that stuff.
Oh, so he does that after the
Yeah,
fact.
he was showing me. He had it on.
He
the
showed
table.
you how
I
to
was
do
kinda
it,
holding
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
very interesting because I told him I was going out west and I was maybe going to do some elk hunting and
So when are you becoming a taxidermist?
maybe soon. I don't know. If he can do it for a living, why can't I?
Well, hell yeah. You'd probably be pretty good at it.
I think I'd be okay at it.
Because
but-
you do pay attention to detail.
Yeah, that was.
And you are
it was
pretty anal receptive. So, I mean,
not receptive,
Yeah.
retentive.
yeah. So,
There's a difference there.
yeah.
going
So
back to
you'd
that
probably be
last
pretty
episode.
good. You'd probably be pretty good at it, dude.
I think I'd be all right. But
I think you'd
so-
be really good at it. Really good at it.
But anyways, but it was very interesting learning, having him show me how to do that, and he was kind of walking through. He did a little salt table where he puts the antlers in after he takes them off the skull. And
Okay,
stuff like
nice.
that. And he kind of and then he's like, "Hey, clean these up." And
Nice.
He had a huge. His freezer was probably 20 foot long, like a deep freeze, where he had all the pelts and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was very interesting.
All right, so I can't wait. You said this guy's got two big badass neck roasts coming out of him.
Yep. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I want you to share one of them with me because
Okay.
out of all the cuts out of there, so you have the backstrap, tenderloins, whatever you want to call them, and in the tender, you eat that right away, and then you have everything else you take to the butcher, and you have your summer sausage, your meat sticks, and your steaks, your chops, and your burger and everything. But when I shot Sonny and Roscoe made the neck roast the way that she made it with the jardiniere
that
in
is
the
so
crock
good.
pot, I got to tell you, out of all the years that we used to eat that in Greg's backyard and the way he would cook it and marinate it, and he was a great cook with all that. I mean, I never one time when we were eating that was any of it bad. I mean, I loved it. It was like,
But the neck.
I've
roast
never
is-
had caviar,
Did
but
you?
to me that was caviar.
Okay.
The way that he did all that and
Yeah.
the way that you guys would prepare it. Way before I even started hunting. You guys would bring your kills back and you guys would cook them in his backyard. And I always loved it. But I think that I fell in love with that neck roast and the way that it was made. And then we had
Bo's made it
we
at
had
the
a deer camp.
Yeah,
Oh my
that was
God.
delicious.
Was that not?
Okay.
I mean,
keep going because
there was a ton?
use the bathroom.
Oh, you got one more's got to take a break. One more's got to go one more time.
One more time.
All right, so while he's gone, I'm gonna hit you folks up and let you know some of the things we got going on. Hey, at WindyCityRedneck.com right now we have our Black Friday sale going on. That was going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We've got our sweatshirts up there, the ones with the Windy City Redneck logo, and they've got the antlers come up. Check those out. They're $37 a piece. I know that sounds a little pricey. These are top of the line sweatshirts, though. These are the really nice fleecy ones. They're not the low end garbagey stuff. Good gift for the holidays. So check it out. Includes free shipping. We're probably gonna let it go into next week because a lot of people have been busy this weekend. I know it says 3 days only. We'll probably extend it for a week, and then after that, we're gonna shut it down. So whatever orders you come up in for the sweatshirts on our Black Friday sale, that would help us out at WindyCityRedneck.com. Check that out there. They're posted on there, and then you just add it into your cart. You pay for it through PayPal or whatever means you want to pay by, and we'll ship it out to you. It'd be a great Christmas gift, so check that out. So it's a perfect time for a commercial. While one more was busy taking care of his business.
Yeah, my cousin said those are the best sweatshirts they have. They're so soft.
Well, you were out. I just
Did a promo?
I did a promo for it, but it's a different sweatshirt this time around.
Okay.
They're the ones that are a little bit more fleecy.
Okay.
So like the
So
ones
it's even better.
I believe it is.
Okay.
They're more comfortable.
Okay.
I
Because those
think
last
they are.
ones were awesome.
Those were the heavy duties.
Okay, yeah, I
those
like
were
those. I like those.
those were heavy duty.
Okay.
So these are a little bit different. And then the last one I had was the one that had a little bit more polyester in it that I showed you.
Okay.
So, but you got some sweatshirts coming for
Coming?
your
Yeah,
guys.
can't wait.
Yeah, you're going out. You're going out to out west.
Yeah, going to Arizona.
Yeah.
Going December 3rd. I got an elk hunt coming. I'm not hunting. I'm going out with my uncle and one of his buddies and his son. All three of them have
Tags.
bull elk tags.
Okay.
So I think between the three of them, and I've been out with my uncle before. He knows his stuff. We'll get into some elk, I'm sure. It's pretty thick.
Good, and he seems like you've shared stories with me before. Have we ever talked about that on a podcast before?
I talked
I think
about
we
Jo-
did
I talked
because you
about
made
Joey
your
going out.
protein balls.
Yeah. Yeah,
balls of protein. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I should pull up their website.
Oh, we
'cause
talked
they're
about
pretty
your
good.
shit story too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Yes.
we did. So,
Yeah,
folks,
that's-
check that out. Do we? We should look that up.
I don't know what episode
Well,
that is.
actually, this is a bonus episode. So these are some of the things that we're gonna be able to see. And now that our monitor just went out, I don't know why it went out.
I hope the camera didn't shut off.
Yeah, we do
got
have
that.
this camera going, so we still got this one going. But this is why we were doing a test run tonight.
Yeah.
But it's we'll have to figure out what episode that was, and we'll let people know when we do our episode this upcoming
The shit story.
Wednesday. Yeah, the shit. We'll just tell them we'll reference to what episode it was.
Yeah. And
So-
then if they actually pay attention.
Yeah. Well, it's a good story. It's a good story. So,
Yeah,
well, glad.
red light went
Yeah.
off. So.
Glad. Well, we still got this one going, so
Yeah.
we're good. So glad to hear that your holiday was good. You got
Yeah.
the
How
bonus
about yours?
gear.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. I spent the time just me and Roscoe. We went out and had a really nice early dinner.
Yeah, well,
at-
what about the
at
Legion?
Cooper's
too? You
Hawk,
were
and
at
then
the-
we
you
and then
cooked
we
for-
went to the
cooked
Legion.
for-
Yeah,
you
I
cooked
cooked
for the Legion. For
I
the
did.
guys.
I
That was nice
cooked
of you.
3 16 to 18 pound turkeys
Nice
for the
Thank you.
folks at
That
the
was-
Legion.
That was nice
So-
of you.
Well, it's not a, I like doing it.
Yeah.
It's and I apologize to our viewers and listeners a couple weeks ago for my participation at the Legion taken away from Windy City Redneck. But I find it rewarding. Sometimes the Roscoe calls it my second job.
Yeah.
You
do a lot up there.
I do, but it, it was good. It was the turkeys were good, and the people that were there appreciated it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cool because it wasn't just necessarily veterans. Our American Legion post in Evergreen Park is open to the public, so there's just a lot of people that had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
We were open from 3 to 11. Thanks to the Sons of the American Legion Commander Ed for tending bar that day, 3 to 11. It was all his idea, and
Okay.
I just jumped on board.
Okay.
We're never open, and then he decided to be open.
Oh,
And-
normally they're closed on
yeah,
Thanksgiving?
they're not open, and it was Ed's idea. He's like, "Hey, man, people might not have somewhere to go. I got nothing going on after I have lunch with my family." He goes, "I'll open," and
So-
there were a fair amount of people. I picked up my dad. My dad went
Yeah.
over there. He lost his ass in slots. We played some pull tabs, and
Okay.
it was a good time. So thanks for
Sounds-
bringing that up.
No problem. Hey,
But yeah, I
I'm glad.
didn't have a problem doing it. But
That's a lot of meat. That's a lot of turkeys.
It is, and it's a shitload of Miracle Whip on my, on my end. Yeah,
There you
I
go.
love. Oh God, I love me some Miracle Whip at turkey season. Can I ask you a question?
You can ask me whatever you want. I can't say I'm going to
Do
answer.
you ever make a turkey at home, other than at Thanksgiving, throughout the rest of the year?
No.
Turkeys are 99 cents a goddamn pound.
I know.
at
We should be
Aldi.
eating them like all the time.
Why not? Why don't we?
I don't know.
Why don't you?
I don't
Why
know.
doesn't America?
Actually, I was looking at how much stuff we got left over. I'm like, I should seal a meal this and freeze it, and I'd have.
But look
I'd
at the
have
value.
I'd have fresh-
99 cents a pound.
I know. Should buy about 3 or 4 of them. I know.
And it's a
Ju-
great meal. It's
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah,
It's
Julie-
healthy.
Julie
It
went
makes
out
you go to sleep.
Yeah, Julie went out and bought one for Christmas because we're having Christmas at our house.
Okay.
So she got a 20-pounder that we're going to cook for Christmas, along with some other roast. Now I'll have some neck roast.
Oh.
One of that. And,
Yeah, your family's going to be eating
We're
good.
going to eat good. There's
But
gonna be
don't you find that crazy?
I feel sorry for the 2 vegetarians that are coming because
I don't.
there's going to be a
I don't
bunch
feel
of meat
sorry
all
for
over.
them at all. That was their fucking choice. And this bonus episode
we'll
is
have-
explicit language.
We'll have some
so-
salad. So,
Yeah. Yeah, you can eat some lettuce. All the shit that he's
I
going to
gotta play
be
with the camera real quick.
all the shit that he's going to be eating grazes on the shit that you're eating. So, but yeah, we're going to try and fix the cameras here, doing our run through. But thanks for joining us. We do appreciate it. Bonus episode. We're only going to put in another 10 or 12 minutes on this one. So, hope you enjoy it. But just trying to get you caught up on everything going on at Windy City Redneck. Everything WindyCityRedneck.com. And now we've got the podcast, vodcast. So, this upcoming week, we're hoping to have a special guest in. And hopefully that works out. And if not, it'll just be the 3 of us, the 3 amigos again. And we will have our episode as usual. And that one we're gonna talk about everything that's going on in the holidays. And we also thought, apologies to you folks, we also thought that we were going to have time to do episodes from the barn. And time just got away from us at the barn during deer camp. And deer camp was
cool.
just...
Add alcohol, add a bunch of guys,
But
and
you
add
know,
some
it's just,
food,
but it's just
and
not that.
everybody's
It's just
running
you're
and gunning.
so busy, and we have all these grand plans, and
Mm-hmm.
and then someone shoots a deer, and then it derails everything, and it's just like,
Although we only got 2 deer out there.
yeah.
so-
But I
so
thought
we
it was going to
shoulda-
be,
we shoulda
yeah.
hit
Let's
more.
we're going to save that for the episode.
Yeah.
But to your point, though, yeah. But it's still, it's like you think that you're going to have all this time in the world. We're going to do this, this, and that, and then it's just before you know it, it's just you run out of time.
Yeah.
And the only way I think we're going to be able to pull some of that off is at some point, hopefully, we can. I tried being a producer, and that was shot down.
Yeah.
So if we could figure out a way to where we had a camera person / producer or something, we
Yeah.
might be able to pull it off. But there's no way. There's no way that you, I, Just Ron,
Well, there's-
Captain Jim.
Yeah, somebody's
and
got to
it's
kind of
just like we can't do it. You can't.
I think we just
there's
got to
no-
like put a camera out and just like, hey, pick this up and start taking some video and
But it.
doing it, and,
and then you
just
got
leave
Vos.
it, and just leave it there and let
Yeah, but then
everybody just
and
kind
then
of pick it up.
you got Vos taking care of Evan.
Yeah.
I mean, just we had our hands full. Murph was sick. I mean, we had to let we had some adversity. We had a great time, but just like you think it's gonna, and it's just like there's just so many duties, and the weather wasn't even that bad. The weather was too warm,
yeah.
which really screwed a lot of stuff up too. But we'll talk about that on Wednesday. But and hopefully we'll have our special guest in who will give us his insight on that as
Yeah,
well.
'cause he was at
We'll
deer
see how
camp.
He
Yeah.
was, he was, and he's a great guy.
Yeah,
for
I hope he
some
comes on
reason.
because he's going to be very.
I hope so
interesting
too.
person.
So we're doing this
Little promos.
bonus episode, and we'll throw this at his ass, and then when he sees it, he's gonna. What is that? I made him an offer he can't refuse.
There you go.
All right.
Thank you, Godfather.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we'll
Team.
see. We'll see. Hopefully
Team.
he comes on.
Hopefully he
That'd be nice.
does. Hopefully he does. So hey, so we're at the 21-minute mark. We're going to
Yeah, I
wrap
think
things
that's-
up in a
yeah,
couple
I
minutes.
think it's a good time.
Yeah, it's a good
About
good
20,
time to do.
25 minutes.
But glad to hear that your holidays went well.
Yeah,
And
you too. Sounds like you had a good
yeah,
time.
it was good. It
good
was
hanging
good.
out with Dad, right?
Yeah. He was complaining about how much he lost, but that's on him, not me.
Well, didn't he? The last time you guys went out to Vegas, didn't he clean up? Him and your brother or something?
Yeah, they did. They
Yeah,
did. You
so-
know, but yeah, they're also
Yeah, it comes and goes.
yeah. We don't need to do a gambling episode. You know,
Okay.
I mean, it's like
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to even go there.
Well, I'll just say this. People always tell you how much they win,
Yeah, they never.
but they just don't tell you how much they stuffed in the machine
Yeah.
before
Until they got it.
and after. And I think here in Illinois, the slogan is when they want you to call 1-800-Gamblers Anonymous or whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
Their slogan is, "Are you really winning?" And
Okay.
the house always wins, dude.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
you know.
Well, there are some people that are luckier than others that seem to tend to win more. But there's
Randall.
always there's always
Horseshoe.
But there's always those people that are really getting raked.
Yeah. Well, someone's got to pay for it.
Somebody's got to pay for it, right?
Yeah.
State
Sounds,
ain't paid for it.
sounds like me and you at WindyCityRedneck.com and everything going on Windy City Redneck. Just keep pouring it in,
throw
pouring
some
it
more money
in.
at it.
Yeah, throw-
it's like the city of
Yeah.
Chicago. Just throw money at it.
Yeah, just throw money at it. Yeah, with absolutely no return on investment, right? Yeah. Except we're not putting up tents with heat. You know, that aren't going to fucking work. By the way.
I think we should just turn around and end this episode now.
You think so? We're going politics? It's
before
probably
we
bad.
go down the
Yeah.
rabbit hole.
All right, let's go, Brandon. So we'll leave it at that. And it was good to see Brandon and Matthew at.
Hey,
Oh, there's the phone call.
yeah. Send a voicemail.
Yeah,
There we go.
voicemail. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so
well,
we-
it was Brandon Johnson calling him. it's like you guys got
Yeah,
a
we're not
spy in there
live.
somewhere.
We're not live.
Where's the listening device? So, thanks for joining
Let's
us,
wrap
though.
it
We
up.
do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this bonus episode. We'll see you next week. We're going to be back here in the lounge. Is the heat running again?
Yep.
The heat's running, and
It's getting cold
that
out.
time of
It's
year,
time
getting
year.
cold out.
I think
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
getting
we got
snow tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Sunday, by the way. Anybody cares?
No, it's Saturday.
Or is it Saturday? I don't
It's
even know
Saturday.
what day it is.
It's Saturday.
Saturday night for Sunday, I think, is when they're calling for the
Saturday.
snow.
Yeah,
That's why
Saturday
everybody
into
does it.
Sunday. So, again, thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed this episode, this bonus episode. And I hope I'm going to... Do you think it's C or D?
For what? Of the music?
Oh, I guessed right.
There you go.
Because I didn't write it down. I have nothing here. I have no cheat sheet.
Okay.
Usually I write it down.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, and then with the wide angle, when we show you this Wednesday, when we record, and we'll probably drop that next Friday, we'll show you the area in the back where these guys practice here in the lounge. The band out of touch. Really can't
kinda
see
see
it.
it with the
It's
cross-
like,
got
well,
some
the crossbow in my
crossbows and
compound
bows.
is there. There's a speaker there. But if you go that way more...
I could get up and tilt the camera if you really want.
No, you don't have to. We'll save it.
Okay, sounds good.
But this is the band Out of Touch. Will right now is in China. And exploring over there, doing some things over there. Drummer Beck is in and out of town. They had an opportunity to play some more gigs here locally, but the guys have been busy. So hopefully right after the holidays, I think they'll get back into the groove.
Whatever
They'll be
happened
back
with their
up.
studio stuff?
They did it.
Is it? I know, but
Yeah.
is it coming out anytime soon?
I don't know. I haven't. Will took off for China. I haven't talked to Vito and the guys. They've been just as busy with everything they got going on.
No, I was just
so-
curious because I'd like to hear it. I'd like to listen to the
Yeah,
studio stuff.
But yeah, I mean, it's, they got some stuff going. So we'll find out from them and give you some of that info next week. So anything else to throw in?
No, I'm good.
Well, I want to say thanks to all the rednecks who showed up at Deer Camp. It was a success.
Thanks to Just Ron for running everything. Him and Jim.
Yeah, Just
That was
Ron
awesome.
and Captain Jim and all the guys. We missed a couple of them. We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah.
But if you follow us on Windy City Redneck on Facebook, you know how some of that stuff went down. So good for that. Hey, check us out on our website, windycityredneck.com. Our Black Friday sale was only supposed to be 3 days, but we'll probably extend that. If you have anything you want to share with us on the show, let us know. Email us at info@windycityredneck.com. And until next time,
Yeah. Like us and share us on YouTube, Facebook, all our platforms.
yep,
We'd love it.
Yeah. So until next time, this is Rene Jr. and OneMore.
Stay safe. Stay warm.
I start with stay warm.
Stay safe.
We'll see you later.
Good night.